Hello friends! Today we'll be starting with a new topic in the Friends series. But first, I humbly request you to please comment, share and subscribe the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and the bell icon down below for getting our latest updates time to time. We want you to get the best of our knowledge, research and experience, and this information to spread to each and every person worldwide. We want your support in this precious journey, so without further ado, let's get started. Today, we'll be studying tenses, and in tenses, we'll be studying the imperfect tense. So let's get started. Okay, let's just get into the subject. L'imparfait indique des actions passées qui ont duré ou qui se sont répétées. Radical du verbe à la seconde personne du pluriel nous ou présent plus terminaison. Okay, so let's just first see what does it mean. Right, the formation is basically the radical in second person plural, which is the nous, right, in the present form. So that means like taking any verb and conjugating it in its nous form, right? Like in present you're conjugating it. Like if it's a parler, alright, speak, you take that verb, alright, you conjugate it, and the nous form, which is parlions, right, parlons, that you remove the O and S from it and add the termination. That's what this means. Alright, so you have to drop the O and S and add that. So the endings are AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT. Alright, or if you want to say it, it's A, Ion, IE, E. You can notice that the AIS, AIT and the AIENT all are pronounced A, right? So the pronunciation is the same, only the difference is there are in IONS and IEZ, which are like Ion and IE, so which are pronounced like that. Let's just join, right? Take the parler verb, nous parlons, and remove the ONS. Take the stem of the verb. The stem of the verb is basically the left portion, right? You have removed the ONS. You took parle, right? PARL. You took that and you added the ending according to the subject. Alright, if it's je, so AIS, tu AIS, il, elle, AIT, and if it's nous, then IONS, if it's vous, is IEZ, and if it's il and elle, then it's AIENT, right? You add according to that and you plus it like parler, it will be parler, and a parlions, parlier, and again parler, right, like that. So if we join it to the stem of the verb as we did in the futur simple. Okay, the imperfect expresses or describes continued, repeated, habitual actions or incomplete actions. situations or events in the past. The imperfect describes what was going on at an indefinite time in the past and what used to happen. The imperfect can be translated by was plus a verb ing or used to. The imperfect is formed by dropping the ons ending from the present tense nu form of the verb and adding the following endings: ais, ait, aiz, ions, iez, aient. Alright, I told you in the last slide these all things. Just remember, if you want to write something, like if you want to write I was doing my homework, like that, something like that, then you will be using the imperfect tense. Alright, so was or were plus the verb in its ing form, like doing, or verb plus ing, that's what we say. And that's what we say. And we can also translate the imperfect in used to, or it's something which is habitual. I used to do this every day, or I used to go to my grandmother every week, right, or weekly, that's right. Or I used to spend time with my friends daily, something which is habitual. So for an habitual action, right, in English we say used to. Alright, if you want to say something which is habitual, alright, an habitual action. And in French we use the imperfect tense for it, for expressing this. And something which is being continued, alright, okay, which, like something which was continued in the past. Alright, I was doing my exam, right? I was doing my exam. It's not specified when you were doing it. Alright, so it's an it's the time is not specified. It's indefinite time, right? And the situation and the event and the actions are, turning out to be incomplete, kind of incomplete, yes. And in this you have to just simply take the stem of the verb, as I told you in the last slide. Take the stem of the verb after removing the ons, right, from the verb conjugation with nous, like nous parlons, right? Removing the ons, taking parle, parl, and adding the endings according to the subject, and that's what we do, right? We have to do if we want to write any sentence in the imperfect tense correctly. Alright, so yes, so these were the translation. What is it? Remember, it's habitual action, repeated or continued action, and it's an incomplete action, situation, or an event which has happened in the past. Okay, and the imperfect tense, which describes an indefinite time in the past. You can't say that it was last week or last day, or which are, if you're saying that you used to go to your grandmother, right? So when did you used to go? What year it was, what time it was. It's totally indefinite by taking the sentence, right? So you can't define what time it was when you used to go to your grandmother, right? Okay, let's just take one more example l'exemple, right? The verb we have used here is finir, to finish, right? Nous finissons. Notice whenever there is an IR ending verb, right, it will be having something like ISS when we cut down the ONS, alright? You can see when we conjugate a nous finissons, right, there is an ISS and then ONS, so there will be an ISS, right? If you take that, finissons, okay? So the ending for any IR ending verb, except if it's an exception, right? Except that if there is any normal IR ending verb, it would be having ISS ONS ending, right? When we conjugate it in nous, and if it's in vous, then ISS EZ, alright? So remember that. I'm just telling is for the beginners or whomever is watching this. If they do not know about this, learn the endings, alright? At least with nous, if you want to do imparfait, actually you should know all the conjugations, right, of all of the important verbs, alright? Like finir is one of the important one, like devoir is there, avoir is there, être is there. Like you should know their conjugations, right? Then only you can write it in any tense, you can form any sentence, alright? You can write it in the present form, else you can't, write in any tense, right? You can't write the sentence in that tense using that verb, right? So you should know the conjugation of verbs with the nous if you are writing in imperfect, right? The sentence is in imperfect, alright? And let's just continue. Nous finissons, we cut it down the ONS and we got FINISS, right? So finis, and it's the stem of the verb, alright? So then we'll be joining all the endings to it according to the subject. Je finissais, tu finissais, il, elle finissait, nous finissions, right? Vous finissiez, then il, elle finissiez. Finissez. Okay, it's il, elle finissait. So you have to remember that with a normal IR ending a verb, what is the conjugation with nous, right? You'll be adding ISS then ONS, right? There would be that, and then you'll be cutting down the ONS and you would be having the stem ending with ISS, right? With a normal IR ending verb, right? And with the RE ending verb, you'll be removing with RE ending verb, it's kind of same, ER and RE, alright, for both of them. You conjugate, like if you take parler, we say parlons, so we add ONS, alright? So we add ONS and EZ in normal ER and IR ending words. We remove the ER and we add ONS to it, and we remove the RE and we add the ONS to that. Okay, so you should know the conjugation. That is very important in this, right? And you should remember the endings as well. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Check out the second part of this video on tenses because it contains the rules and the exceptions of the imperfect. Without seeing the second part of the video, this information would be incomplete and you can't make any sentence in the imperfect. Don't forget to share, comment and subscribe the channel. Hit the like button below and the bell icon for getting our latest updates on time. We want you to share this video as much as possible so that best of our knowledge, research and experience can spread worldwide. Thank you and au revoir.